Welcome back to another Ratface 44 Reviews. My name is James, and today we have G.I. Joe Classified Series, Mole Rat. So let's get this started! So before we get this started, big shout out to all my subscribers. You guys rock. Thank you very much. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. This is a very, very cool piece of artwork here. This is amazing. I really like this box. It looks freaking awesome. So Mole Rat looks like he's in a cave mining these dark energon crystals. In my headcanon, he looks like a miner that got infected by the dark energon. You got the G.I. Joe logo, you got the Cobra logo, Hasbro logo on the box. Very awesome piece of artwork on the corner here. Looks gnarly, zombie-like. You got all the accessories up in the corner here, extra head. And on this side of the packaging, you see Mole Rat here in a larger format. You have this canister. It looks like a lantern, but I would say this is more like a canister that holds the dark energon in. Number 94 in the line. And on the back of the packaging, you see Mole Rat here. 6.3 inches tall, all of his accessories, extra head, zoom in shots of an aspect I can't really see. Maybe this is the chest harness. Over here you got the extra head with the gas mask. Very cool, boring stuff on the bottom. Same artwork on the side, 94 QR code. So I got my trusty scalpel right here. Let's go ahead and open it up and take a look. Quick shot of Mole Rat in the packaging. Same type of artwork on the back here in black and white. And here is the weapons crate, foot locker, number 94 Cobra logo, Mole Rat. Let's take out these accessories. Let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories from smallest to biggest like we always do in this channel. So first off, we have this tiny little kind of tube here with the plug on one side. And you got a peg on this side, tube detail on it. We'll find out where this goes later on in this video. And next we have this kind of, it looks like maybe a radiation detector or some sort of, purple crystal detector. Not really sure. Looks really cool. Has a little antenna on it right here. Has a handle. Got some dials and knobs on the top. And a little bit of a square at the bottom. A little bit of texture detail there. And next we have this little ray gun blaster, definitely futuristic looking, first time in the line for sure. Check out that detail here. There's a port for blast effects. You got a sight on it, a little bit of a kind of a ridged detail on it. And next we have another blaster. This looks kind of reminiscent of a real world weapon, but this definitely looks like a little blaster. Has some kind of, it looks like a dial on it, some texture detail. Looks very futuristic. Same kind of ridging on the top like the other blaster. It's kind of snub-nosed, but I don't know if this is an actual blaster. Next we have this canister. It has a red kind of paint application. Looks like some sort of readout screen. It has a handle on the top to keep the dark energon crystals, I guess, protected. It kind of looks like a lantern at first glance. Yeah, I could see people seeing this as a lantern because he's in a mine. But not too much detail on it. It just has this kind of technical looking molding on this little piece of plastic. Very cool looking. Nice little accessory. And we have another weapon here, or accessory. So we'll open that up. We have this kind of, looks like a drill actually. Very cool. Check that out. It has a kind of a silver paint application on the kind of bit part of this drill. Has a handled texture on it, and looks like there is a kind of port on the back of it. And I'm fairly certain maybe this plugs into one of these weapons. I think it plugs into this. It kind of fits in one way. There you go. So there it is. It's a drill. Very cool. Mystery solved. And next we have his backpack. I'm assuming it has a peg on it, and there's the tube. Most likely it's going to plug into the figure. Looks like kind of a rebreather or some sort of breathing apparatus. There's some fans kind of molded in onto this backpack. Yeah, most likely this is some sort of breathing machine. There is a port here for probably the drill or one of the weapons, or even the I don't know, the detector thing. So I see another part here that this has a port on it, this blaster. So it looks like it's interchangeable. So you could probably take the drill part off this weapon and port in this other part. So yeah, that's very cool. So you could interchange some of these accessories, and this turns into a blaster. Very cool. Very surprising. I'm pretty impressed of that. That's kind of modular. And lastly, we have his extra gas mask head. This is creepy as AF. Check that red detail on the lens of this mask. He has these weird orange skin, kind of a spider web kind of mask, straps that go around at the back. Looks like there is some sort of kind of communications on his ears. Very creepy, and it looks like there's the tube may port into the front of this mask. Can't wait to check that out. So that's it for all the accessories. So let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. So here is Mole Rat, all out of its packaging. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at his face. Take a look at that mug. That is some amazing sculpting. Check out those crystals, Dark Energon, infected zombie guy. This is his face, or is he wearing some sort of hood over his head? It's really hard to say. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks freaking gnarly. This orange kind of paint application on his head. It has this weird kind of textured bumps all over his head. Looks really gross. The eye detail is on point. Check out that fade with the purple and the white. He has pupilless eyes. Those teeth, man, you need to brush those teeth, dude. Purple lipstick. Very strange, and he has these kind of scratches and scars and wrinkles. He looks pissed. I would be pissed if I had Dark Energon crystals growing out of my head. Holy crap. He looks like he's wearing like a spacesuit, kind of a jumpsuit. This kind of reminds me of a Fallout 4 suit. You could see kind of like the silver kind of collar that's under his neck there. And it looks like he should be wearing some sort of space helmet or something like that. Check out the paint application on these Dark Energon crystals. So the suit is in this blue and orange type of paint application on the figure. There is a port for his backpack. We'll go ahead and gear him up later on in this video. There is some sort of black, I don't know what that is, some sort of plug, Cobra symbol on his bicep. He has black gloves. He has this glued on type of pouch or something along those lines. It looks like pouches maybe. Right here there's some sort of detail. I'm not 100% sure what that is. Maybe some sort of detector or whatnot. There is a port on his chest there. There's a kind of wire detail that goes on along his shoulder that plugs into the back here. So he doesn't have the traditional ab crunch. It's more like a diaphragm. This does hinder the ab crunch for sure, but there is like this molded belt that goes around his waist. Blue pants. He has some cargo pants, cargo pockets, pin knees, double jointed. He has these orange cuffs that go all the way to the bottom, the top of the boots. Got these laced boots. Pretty plain boots. You've seen these before, I think, in the line. While I was messing around with this figure, I noticed that the elbow joints are very locked up. I did heat up this figure to get his joints moving, and they kind of just fused back together. It's very tight, just a forewarning. So another detail I've noticed that The butterfly shoulder joints don't move very well. They're very kind of useless at this point. With this figure, it's a bigger body. It wouldn't kill Hasbro just to cut out just a bit more here under the armpit or on the chest here to have his shoulder joints move a little bit better. So let's go ahead and gear up this figure. Like I was saying, I was messing around with this earlier. First thing, I'm probably going to swap out the head. There you go, fits right in. I did heat up the head earlier. I didn't check out the gas mask attached to the body. Like I was saying, there is like a port here on the gas mask. So the tiny little tube here fits in to the port. And then the other end fits right on the chest. You might need to maybe bend this into place, heat it up. So that ports right in just like that. Check that out. And next we have his backpack. And I put the kind of detector hooked onto the bottom of the backpack. I'm pretty sure that's where it goes. I don't see anywhere else where it can actually plug in. Maybe on the side. There is like a clip on the side of the backpack here. So you can grab the weapon or the drill or whatnot and clip it on. Just like that. That looks pretty cool. So you can hold most of his accessories minus the canister, which probably he's just going to hold on to. He can hold on to all of his accessories then as his backpack falls off. So just take a note, guys. This is very frustrating to gear up. Everything is very loose, especially this little tiny little breather tube. It doesn't stay in very well, so you know, if you just breathe on it wrong, it'll just fall off. I'm afraid to touch this thing. It's just going to fall apart. The weapon on the back doesn't stay on very well at all. But overall, this figure looks amazing, especially with this crazy zombie head. I very enjoy this. This looks freaking awesome. I'm probably going to be using this one, but are you guys going to army build this? You know, I kind of want to get another one, maybe in the future. So here's a size comparison with Mole Rat, with Low Light, and Tunnel Rat. Gotta get the rats out. So I'm gonna go on a little rant here. Who is this guy? Why do we need this in G.I. Joe? Why does Cobra need a Mole Rat? I guess he's just a grunt mining for Dark Energon. I know there's a storyline with the Walmart exclusives with the Dark Energon, maybe Transformers. Who knows at this point where they're going to go with this storyline. But again, I said this in my other videos, they should have a comic book, just a small comic book Hasbro should release with the storyline and to entice us to buy these figures. You know, they are looking amazing. All these Walmart exclusives look awesome, and just having a little bit of a story would really help this selling these figures, you know, just having a little story. Rant over. So there's my review of Mole Rat. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers again. You guys are freaking awesome. So Yo Joe and Cobra!